Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're doing something a little different. We're taking a look at XT.com, which is a crypto exchange that's been around for a while, but maybe isn't as talked about as some of the bigger names. Here's the thing a lot of beginners run into. You sign up for an exchange and you're immediately hit with like 15 different menus, futures, margin, options, staking, launch pads, and you have no idea where to even start. So what I want to do today is basically walk through the platform like a tour guide, show you what's actually on there, how the site is laid out, and how someone would realistically get started. This is not a go buy this video, okay? This is purely here's what the platform looks like and here's how it works. Let's get into it. All right, so here we are on the xt.com homepage. First impression, it's actually pretty clean. You got the main banner up top that says explore crypto, trade with trust. And the tagline is basically buy, sell, trade, and hold crypto all in one place. Now, along the top nav bar, you've got your main categories. So there's buy crypto, which takes you to like an OTC style purchase page that's usually for people who want to convert cash into crypto directly. Then you've got markets, which is just your price overview page, kind of like a stock ticker page for all the coins listed. Next to that is trade. That's your standard spot trading interface. So buying and selling crypto directly. Then futures, which is the derivative side where people trade contracts based on price movement rather than owning the actual coin. And then there's something called XPredict, which looks like it's some kind of prediction market feature. So users are betting on outcomes of events, kind of like a forecasting tool. Moving along, there's a tools dropdown, a finance section that's where the earn and savings products live, and then campaigns, which is basically their rewards and promotions hub. So if you like joining giveaways or completion-based rewards, that's where that lives. And then over on the right, you've got the classic sign up button, which I'll talk about in a bit. One thing that stands out right away is just how much is going on with announcements. If you scroll down a little, there's this constant stream of updates, new futures contracts being listed, delisting, savings promotions, things like that. So this is clearly a platform that's very active in terms of adding new products. It almost feels like a financial newsroom mixed with an exchange, if that makes sense. So that's the general vibe. Lots of menus, lots of announcements, a platform that's expanding its product lineup pretty aggressively. Now let's actually talk about what these core features are for and why someone might use them. Let's start with the basics, markets and trade. If you're someone who just wants to say hold a bit of Bitcoin or Ethereum because you're curious about it or you want exposure to it long term, the markets page is where you go just to browse, see what's listed, check price movement, see trading volume. Think of it like the home page of a stock tracking app. Then trade is where the actual buying and selling happens. This is your standard order book interface. You'll see a price chart, a list of buy and sell orders, and a panel where you place your order. This is the spot market, meaning when you buy, you're buying the actual asset. Now, futures is a different animal entirely. This is for people who want to speculate on price direction without owning the underlying asset, and it usually involves leverage, meaning you're borrowing to increase your position size. I want to be really clear here. Futures trading carries significantly more risk because of that leverage, and it's generally something that experienced traders use, not a starting point for beginners. So if you're new to crypto, this is more of a know it exists feature rather than a go use it feature. So definitely read the fine print before counting on anything like that. Okay, so now that we've covered what's actually on the platform, let's talk about how a complete beginner would actually get set up. This is the onboarding section. So if you're brand new to XT, pay attention here. Step one is obviously hitting that sign up button in the top right. From there, you're going to go through the standard account creation email or phone number, setting a password. Pretty standard stuff, nothing unusual compared to other exchanges. Step two, and this is important, is security setup. Before you do anything else, before you deposit a single dollar, go into your account settings and set up two-factor authentication. This is non-negotiable on any exchange, not just this one. Use an authenticator app rather than SMS if you can, because SMS-based 2FA can be vulnerable to certain attacks. Step three is identity verification, often called KYC Know Your Customer. Most exchanges, including XT, will require some level of identity verification, especially if you want to do larger transactions or access certain features. This usually means uploading a government ID and maybe a selfie. This is standard across the industry now. It's not unique to this platform. It's basically a regulatory requirement almost everywhere. Step four, making your first move on the platform. So once you're verified, you typically either deposit crypto you already own from another wallet or use that buy crypto feature to purchase directly. If you go the buy crypto route, you'd be using something like a card or bank transfer, depending on what's available in your region. From there, if your goal is just to hold an asset, you'd head to the trade section, search for the trading pair like BTC/USDT, and place a simple market or limit order. A market order executes immediately at the current price. A limit order lets you set the price you're willing to buy at and waits until the market reaches it. And again, I'll just say this once clearly, nothing in this video is telling you what to buy or when. I'm purely walking through the mechanics of how the interface works, right? So that's our walkthrough of XT.com. Again, this was purely an educational look at the layout, the features, and how the platform functions. Nothing here should be taken as financial advice, and as always, do your own research before using any platform or product. I'm curious though, for those of you watching, have you used XT before, or is this your first time hearing about it? Drop a comment and let me know what you think of the layout compared to other exchanges you've used. If you found this walkthrough helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.